Good morning, New Jersey.
Patterson, Newark, put the guns down.
iHeartRadio, Connecticut, que pasa?
Peace to the planet, Angela Yee.
Good morning, Charlamagne.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic today. I slept a lot yesterday. I was actually supposed to go out to Brooklyn Academy of Music to something that Spike Lee was hosting for Brand Jordan.
Okay.
But it started raining really hard, and for once I decided to stay in. That was a good decision on my part.
That's what I was going to. I had supposed to do an after work party yesterday at Greenhouse, but it got canceled because of the rain. So I just stayed in the city and went to have dinner and drinks, and I drank a lot of sangria. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I got home at a decent time, but I still feel drunk. I got home at a decent time, slept, but my arm hurts. Like I don't know what's wrong with me.
You slept on your arm.
I think so.
All right.
And I still feel kind of drunk. Like, sangria just feel like it's just lingering all through my body.
Sometimes, too, the sugar kicks in later when you have sangria is a sugary kind of drink.
Really? Mm-hmm. I thought it was just wine.
Mm-mm.
It's sugar?
Yeah, there's sugar in there, fruit.
Yeah, I don't know eat the fruit. I just drink the wine.
And what else is in sangria? Sherry or something?
The hell is that?
It's a type of liqueur.
I just like it because it tastes good with my empanadas.
All right.
I was eating that type of food last night. What type of food is that?
Mexican?
That's what that is? Empanadas and stuff? That's not Mexican.
Dominican.
Oh, well, yeah.
It could be Dominican.
That kind of food.
All right.
It was great.
All right, well, today's going to be a really fun day. Actually, the weather is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. They said it's going to be raining off and on today, but it's not as cold as they said it would be. It's pretty nice out. It's like 60 already.
And we got a guest today, too, right?
Who's coming today?
Miss Mona Scott Young.
Oh, Mona Scott? That's like one of my bosses.
Absolutely. She'll be here today. So we get to chop it up with her about all things love and hip-hop and gossip game and whatever else she got going on.
I already know. Y'all going to attack Mona.
I'm not attacking Mona. Listen. If somebody got to pimp these bitches, so it might as well be her. Why not?
All right.
I don't care about that. I'm not attacking her. I'm attacking her because she's supposed to save the world, rid the world from all bad things.
Sounds good to me.
Her shows are destroying the black culture. Oh, please.
All right.
We'll talk about it. It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
It's Power 105.1. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:12.
Yes.
It's going to be a high of 59 degrees today. Now,
wasn't it 80 degrees yesterday?
Yeah.
So it's back to 59 today?
Yeah, pretty nasty.
I got on a sweatshirt and a Scully this morning. Yesterday I had on shorts and a
he
t-shirt.
had on shorts.
Yeah, he was so excited about those shorts. He couldn't wait to get those shorts out.
I saw him, too, walking from the parking garage in the morning with his little shorts on.
I'm a bad bitch.
He was.
You're crazy.
He was sashaying to work.
Crazy. Now, shout out to my daughter who... she said she wanted to come to work with me to see me work and see how, the work is set up and see you guys. And then as soon as she walked in, I was like, you want me to get your chair? She was like, no, I'll go in the other room and watch cartoons.
Today's not a holiday, though. Why is she off school today?
Because she wanted to see her dad work.
So you just say, oh,
So
no,
just
baby,
let her not go
F
to
school,
okay.
come see me work.
Yeah, absolutely. Her grades are good, and if this is what she wanted to do, I allow her to do it.
She must have had a test today.
I don't know, but she got over on me.
You have parental vacation days?
Absolutely.
Just, why wasn't your daughter at school today? I decided to bring her to my job.
Absolutely. You got to do that sometimes. You got to show your kids you love and to bring them to work and take them to MTV later and you got to show them what work is. She woke up this morning and was like, Dad, you got to change your job. Get up at 4 a.m. sucks.
So she could watch you just play video games on your phone all day while me and Charlamagne work?
Exactly. Should have told her, hey, man, you got about 11 years before you actually have to work, okay? So enjoy this time in school right now.
Well, she didn't want to. She wanted to come, so she came with me to this morning, so.
Well, she's not even in here watching you work.
No, she's not. She's watching cartoons in the other room. But she'll be all right.
Good one, Maddie.
Put that bottle of Ciroc down, Maddie.
No, stop it. We got front page news coming up.
Yes, and we're going to talk about how an actress said that IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, ruined her career. I'll tell you what they did to her. See if you think it's messed up.
And also, Mona Scott Young, as she likes to call herself. She'll be joining us at 7 a.m. and you can talk to her about anything. If you got questions, hit us up on Twitter. If you think she's destroying reality TV, hit us up.
Man, somebody got to pimp these chicks. Might as well be Mona Scott Young.
All right, well, she'll be joining us at 7 o'clock. Keep it locked. Front page news is up next. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes on the upper level. Lincoln Tunnel, 5 minutes in. Highland Tunnel looks okay, and Tapestry Bridge, minor delays. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:21. Let's get in the front page news. Let's start off in sports. Now, the Yankees game was postponed last night because of the bad weather. Philly beat the Mets 7-3. Nets beat Boston 101-93. Now, tell us about this actress that's suing the website because they put her age.
Yes, Junie Hong is saying that she was trying to get out of these B movies that she was doing and become a star, but she got a a profile on IMDb, Internet Movie Database, and they put her real age. She's 41 years old. She always says she's 34. Now she's saying that age discrimination is so bad in Hollywood that now she can't get any roles. So she's suing for $1 million. A lot of people are watching this case very closely because they're saying that it will talk about data mining, where companies collect private information for commercial purposes. She's saying they had no right to put that up. They're saying, okay, well, guess what? It's the truth. And when you give us your credit card information, we double checked your age, and that's what came up.
It's crazy. Most people lie about 1 or 2 years. She lying about damn near a decade.
7 years.
See, that's a long stretch, okay?
I'm about to sue Wikipedia. I think Wikipedia put I was 55 at one time, and this is hurting everything that I'm trying to do.
That's true, though.
It also said you were a gardener.
And it said, I'm definitely suing Wikipedia. Wikipedia, if you're out there listening, I'm suing.
That's true, though.
I don't think you can sue Wikipedia because their information, first of all, you don't submit it yourself, and everybody knows it's not necessarily accurate. It's submitted.
Well, it's messing up my career.
Envy is definitely about 55, though. He's got audio cassette mixtapes. I mean, come on.
Shut up.
You got to be old. You got audio cassette mixtapes.
I'm only 28.
And he's always bringing in these VHS tapes for us to watch.
No, I'm not. Shut up. Continue on.
Think about when you lie about your age when you're 41 and you're 34. A guy's going to be wondering why you menopausal at 35.
Now, talk about this teacher that actually follows her students on Facebook.
He does. Daniel Riley. He's
wow.
36 years old in Flushing, and he was a teacher at IS 237. He was repeatedly having sex with a 14-year-old former student in his marital home. And they said he was friends with dozens of girls from his school on Facebook. He did get arrested, and they said he was very popular there. He actually gave out candy. They said he's a really nice,
true pedophile,
easy to talk to guy. One student said he gave me a Jolly Rancher yesterday before they arrested him.
Gave me a Jolly Rancher.
But the problem is, a lot of the students say it's weird for a male teacher to try to friend you on Facebook. They said it's less weird for a woman teacher, but still, I don't think I would friend a teacher on Facebook. There is no outright ban on doing that, but the Department of Education policy recommends that teachers don't befriend students on that site. Now, one of the parents said he's going to jail. He'll be a pincushion. You know what happens to child molesters in prison.
Absolutely.
You know what a pincushion looks like.
He must got a little
Butt
penis
with
like a
pins in
pin,
it.
too. That's sex with a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. All right, and that's front page news. Now tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. Maybe you got stuck in that nasty weather last night and you ruined a good pair of sneakers, or maybe you got into an accident, or maybe your daughter got you, said she wanted to see you work, but she's actually in the other room right now watching cartoons.
That sounds like 3 personal stories just now, young man.
Maybe it is. But
Tell us why you're mad, Envy.
if you're upset, 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning.
She was like she's single or something like that.
Yeah, she said that she was she said she feels like a single mom.
Yo, she's bugging out. Yo, no matter what you do for a woman, they will straight tell you never did anything for them. Ungrateful. One word. Ungrateful.
All right, thank you, homie.
I think it's very unpatriotic, too.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's happening, player Dro from YO?
Dro, tell him why you mad, Dro.
Yo, I'm not dudes out here in the hood. Hold on, I'm going to call them small timers. Be out here talking about they got that fire. You go home, you smoking on some rabbit food. You don't even get a buzz. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to tell you something. The best sour diesel is in Jersey right now. Between Newark...
Nah, man, dog, there's no more sour out here.
Guys,
Listen.
drugs are whack.
Go to Newark,
All they
Linden,
got is
and
rabbit
Elizabeth.
food. I'm tired of smoking rabbit food.
Go to Newark, Linden, or Elizabeth. I'm telling you, they got some good sour out there.
Charlamagne, drugs are whack. We're not promoting drugs this
Marijuana
morning.
is not a drug, sir.
All right.
Gentlemen, you see Envy's daughter's here.
Well, she should. This isn't a family show.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Glennis.
Good morning. Tell him why you mad.
Well, I'm mad because I live all the way in CT where there's nothing to do. It's boring as hell, and I'd much rather be in New York.
Well, you know what you got to do? You got to get you some New York penis.
Plus, it's not that far.
I do.
Get you some New York D. You have a reason to travel.
Oh, yeah, and I'm also mad because I was trying to call the station yesterday, and DJ Envy hung up right on my face. And
Oh, my gosh.
I was on the line for like an hour.
How do you know it was me? How do you know it wasn't a phone app?
Well, actually, yesterday, Angela Yee had tweeted me back and told me that she added you, and she said it must have been DJ
Oh,
Envy.
it wasn't me. She
It
was
definitely was
lying.
him. He
It was
always
definitely
I'm
Envy.
blast right now.
he always hangs
Put
up
him
on
on
the
blast,
callers.
girl.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
I will say
Tell him
this.
why you're mad. 800-5. What'd you say?
I got some box in Connecticut, and she's just annoying because there's really nothing to do in Connecticut. So she always wants to be up under me.
Oh, my goodness. Tell him why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset and you need to vent, call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
It's the dog, DMX. You pissed off? You mad? Call 1-800-585-1051 on the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hello, who's this?
It's Nana.
Nah, tell him why you mad, mama.
I'm mad because me and my male friend, we just started to realize that we gaining feelings for each other. And I'm afraid if I wait too long to get this girl that he's talking to might just take him away.
How old are you, girl?
20.
Oh, okay. Well, you old enough
So
to
he
make
has a
your own decision.
girlfriend.
No, he don't have a girlfriend. He has a girl that he do talk to. But me and him, we're like talking. Like,
Okay, well, that seems more like that's on him then. If he feels like that about you, shouldn't he leave her alone?
Yeah.
Have you made him a vaginal offering yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, so
And
he's
don't do that. Don't give him no vagina just to keep him.
I know that.
All right.
Well, that other girl is. So that other girl's giving him some vagina to keep him. So if you're not doing that, you better put a bid in.
Don't listen to Charlamagne.
Put a bid in. Put your box on the table. if you
No,
really
but
wanna do it.
tell him he got to leave her alone if he wants to be with you.
All right, I'm not leaving something I'm hitting alone to go be with somebody I'm not hitting.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. What's up? This is Shannon.
Shannon, tell him why
You
you
ain't even
mad.
brushed your teeth yet this morning.
I'm mad because some people don't know how to act right when they drink a little liquor.
What you mean?
I mean, like they get emotional or they get angry for no reason. Like that's not necessary. If you're gonna drink, be happy, relieve your stress.
Who was you?
Just get over it.
Who was you drunk arguing with all last night? I know.
I wasn't drunk arguing last night, actually, but I'm just saying in general. I was actually drunk happy last night.
Well, something must have happened that you mad about it.
I'm mad because I have some kids, and obviously they have dads, and they dads wishing bad things on me. And I mean, my kids need their mother. You can't wish bad things on me. That's not right.
I'm going to tell you what your kids need. They need their mother to brush their teeth after she been drinking all night. First thing in the morning, you need to brush your teeth before you call into the radio.
Oh, my goodness. Well, have a good morning. I hope they don't wish anything else bad on you. Tell them why you're mad. We do every morning at 6 a.m., 800-585-1051. Now, Yee.
Yes, Envy.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, and let's talk about Diddy now. There are some allegations about his twin daughters and their mom, and I'll tell you about this lawsuit that was filed against the baby mama, a.k.a. Kim Porter.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll find out at 6:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Rumors next. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:49. Now,
Good
Yee,
morning. Yes, Envy.
we got rumors coming up?
Yes, we are going to talk about the note that was passed to Chris Brown by Drake at the club
Oh, my
Whip
God.
that caused the whole entire fight to break out. This is all coming out now because Chris Brown's bodyguard is actually revealing what was in that note and how the fight started.
Yes. What? Move on. Who's is that Big Pat? talking?
I'm kind of interested what was in that note, though.
It is Big Pat.
Everybody move on. We know what was in the note already.
What is that?
Well, we can't move on. There's all kinds of lawsuits that are happening, so we're going to see who's actually going to have to ante up.
The note said the note said can I say what the note said?
No.
Oh.
We'll find out what the note said after this Rihanna joint. Here's Poured Up. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Rumors next. 6:50 is Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get into the rumors. Let's find out what that note was that Drake passed to Chris Brown that started that huge brawl in Greenhouse.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Now, Envy, you know it was Club Whip and not Greenhouse. Whip is downstairs from Greenhouse.
Oh, same difference.
Okay. Now, Chris Brown's bodyguard is suing Drake and Club Whip over that fight. That's Big Pat. Now, he refers to Drake in the lawsuit as a popular and successful, albeit critically derided entertainer. He said that the club is responsible for the head gash that he suffered during the melee because they sat Chris Brown's entourage and Drake's crew right near each other, even though they knew they were beefing over Rihanna. The seating arrangement created a substantial and unjustifiable risk that a mass altercation would occur between the two camps. On top of that, he's suing because they're saying that an employee from the club handed a note over to Chris Brown from Drake that said, "I'm effing the love of your life," according to this lawsuit, which led to the whole verbal altercation that caused a massive brawl that involved people throwing bottles, possible gunshots, and a general state of riot and disorder. So,
Chris Brown should have passed a note back to Drake that said, yeah, and Birdman is effing the love of your life. And he's been effing the love of your life for years.
You stupid.
so we'll see what happens in this lawsuit. Everybody's suing everybody over this fight at the club. And I guess you got to get in on it.
Drake
All right.
and Wayne do make a cute couple, though.
Diddy's twin daughters have been surrounded by drugs and covered in a mysterious white powder.
What?
This is all according to a new lawsuit that was filed against Kim Porter, his children's mother. Now, the nanny, Dawn Drago, said she worked for her for a year between 2011 and 2012. And she said that Kim Porter would chain smoke pot in the house while the young girls were home. She said that she also used cocaine, and on one occasion she was driving the kids to school and they were covered in a white powdery substance.
Maybe it's called baby powder. You ever thought about that?
She said the kids had gotten into a bag containing the powder along with clear capsules filled with another powdery substance in a bag in the back seat. She said she confronted Kim Porter, who said the bag contained medicine. Now, she also says that Drago also says that Kim Porter verbally and violently abused her before firing her last year. She had told her the marijuana smell was choking and she couldn't take it anymore, and that's when the abuse went crazy. I don't know. I don't think you could send your kids to school covered in cocaine.
Yeah, I don't think
that
so
doesn't
either.
sound right.
I don't think Kim Porter would just let her kids be covered in cocaine.
No way.
Makes no sense.
All right, and in other news from Diddy, yesterday there was all these rumors that he was dating Kate Upton, you know, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. And they are now denying that that is true. According to Diddy, he said, all media, I don't even know Kate Upton personally. I'm not dating her. What's being reported is not true. End of story. And Kate Upton's rep said Kate and Diddy barely know each other, and they are definitely not dating. So if you read that story yesterday and thought that he was cheating on Cassie with Kate Upton, it's not true. All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, coming up next hour, Mona Scott Young. She'll be joining us. Of course, if you don't know who that is, she's the creator of Love and Hip Hop New York.
She's the biggest pimp in the game right now.
Atlanta, and we'll talk to her about
And the
all
Gossip
the
Game,
shows.
she produces the show that I'm on.
Yeah, she produces that show as well.
Nobody's pimping chicks like Mona Scott Young nowadays.
And we'll talk about it when we come back. If you have questions, hit us up on that Twitter right now so we could definitely ask at DJ Envy, at Angela Yee, and at See the God. All right? Right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 10 minutes on the upper level. Lincoln Tunnel, 10 minutes in. Holland Tunnel, 15 from the Turnpike. And Tapestry Bridge, minor delays. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have a special guest in the building, Miss Mona Scott Young.
Yes, the woman that is pimping the reality show world better than anybody in the game right now.
Here we go
One time
already.
for Mona Scott Young.
Yes.
Is it not too early in the morning
No,
for this?
it's never too early to be pimping these bitches, Mona.
Stop it.
I know nothing about that.
Now, Charlamagne and I had an argument behind the scenes because he was talking about reality shows
Yes.
and how it's not doing nothing for nobody. He said, out of all these black reality stars, who's made it? And then I gave him some examples, but he didn't really
Give him
agree
one
with me.
example.
One
No,
example.
I gave him
Who
a
did she
couple.
say?
Nene Leakes, of course.
No, I gave him some other ones.
Okay,
I
go
said Stevie J and Jocelyn got a lot of it.
Absolutely,
K. Michelle
absolutely.
managed to get a record deal. She was
Absolutely.
blacklisted and blackballed before that.
And she says it herself that for years nobody paid attention, and then she got on the show, had the exposure, and it worked for her.
And then I also said Rocky Thunder because she's like on tour, DJing, and she got an endorsement
There you
deal.
go. There you go.
Are you serious?
Well, let's talk about the whole argument. The whole argument for me was it don't last for them. It's a temporary
Well,
solution
it's
for a
all about what
long-term
they
problem.
do with it, right? It's all about who you are and how you leverage it and how you make it work for you. So
Nene has made it last.
That's on them.
So far.
Absolutely.
Listen, I don't care about them. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
look at
that.
you and the Shawnee O'Neills, and I'll be like, okay, let's pimp these people and make a profit. I don't care about them. God bless them.
I'd rather think of it as providing a platform, but you know,
Now, the first thing
you
people
say potato,
it's-
I say potato.
They say it's negative for the culture because of the fighting, because of what's on TV. How do you
You know
feel
what I
about that?
want? I want somebody to find a different point of view to discuss and express. This is the one thing that you hear over and over and over again. And if it's so negative for the culture and nobody wants to see it happen, I think if people stop looking for these kinds of shows, supporting these kinds of shows, eventually the networks will do different kinds of shows. You know, but I mean, I don't want to, go left. I know that's what you guys want to discuss. So why don't we just go ahead and discuss
But
it?
it's like whatever show is hot at the moment, they look to you to act like it's your job to save the culture. Like, why should I reinvent the wheel?
Yeah. And it isn't so much that. Listen, for me, Love and Hip Hop, which really is the genesis of it for me as a producer, because know that these shows existed before Love and Hip Hop, but for some reason nobody cared before Love and Hip Hop. Not that they didn't care about the shows, but they didn't get the same measure of attention, and maybe it's because the ratings weren't there. Whatever the
The
case
shows
may be.
weren't good.
Okay, you could say
Shows
that
weren't
too.
good. It was other good
There
shows.
were some
Not
good
too
shows.
many. This show is well scripted. It doesn't seem good.
Well
Ghetto. It doesn't
scripted.
seem
Okay,
hood.
well,
it's a better show.
I appreciate that. And
said
when
it
you
doesn't
say
seem
well
hood.
scripted, I'm assuming you mean well produced,
There you
because
go.
the shows are not scripted. But for me, it came from a place that I knew. I've been doing hip hop for years, and that's the thing. I didn't just pop up one day and decide I want to be, a producer and I want to do a show about hip hop. I lived hip hop for many years. I witnessed these women living this world, dealing with the things that they dealt with in their relationships. And so it was about just providing a platform and pointing a camera at this segment of the population of the world. There's nobody who's been in the space for real that counts that can say this stuff does not happen. I'm
Okay,
sure
let's-
we've all had our experiences.
Aye, hold on. We got Mona Scott in the building. When we come back, we got to talk about Love and Hip Hop New York and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Don't go anywhere. Mona Scott's in the building. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have Mona Scott Young in the building now. Angela Yee.
Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop for a second, the New York one.
Let's.
What's going on with this next season? Because I'm going to have to assume y'all had so many cast members on.
Right.
It was kind of too many. Are some people going to get booted off?
I'd like to think of it as an evolving cast. It was the way the show structure was
So
set
yes,
up.
yes.
The brand lives on its own.
You gotta listen. A true pimp knows when the vagina ain't selling. If your vagina ain't selling, you gotta get off the block, and I gotta get me some hoes out here with some good vagina.
The brand lives on its own. The brand is not about. It's about all of the people in this world. So those people continue to revolve, and it's not about any one person on the show. That's the way it was created.
Now,
People
explain
start
to us how-
feeding these people, though.
explain to us how the
they eat in these
scenes-
restaurants with no food all the time.
No, you know what it is? The reason is, one, you don't want them chewing and spitting out food. Two, it's really about continuity. We do feed them afterwards. It's like you want to eat. You know this,
Now, I will
Angela.
say Mona's definitely taking food from right out from under me. Oh, no, you can't eat that right now. I'm like, wait.
When you want the continuity and you don't want them chewing and, so.
But the one thing they do is refill your drinks a lot.
A lot of people think they're scripted. They think
Right.
that you set everything up and everything is scripted, and then bang, there goes the fight.
Well, let me say this. Love and Hip Hop is not produced any differently than The Gossip Game, of which your very own Angela Yee is a part of that cast. And I always say this, too. Like, if I had scripts, pieces of paper that were circulating with the hundreds of people on production between all of the shows and all of the cast members, how the hell would I keep that
So
a
how does the
secret?
scene get set up? So Angela Yee, she's in a scene. So how do you set up her scene?
Okay, so there's insights, right?
Okay,
They're
tell us.
talking to the APs all the time. They're finding out what's going on in their
Right.
world, what's going on in their lives. The only thing that we have to control, because there is a production schedule, is where the scenes take place.
Okay.
And we try to make it make sense. It's like, hey, we want to talk about XYZ. Let's find a place that's compelling, a place that speaks to the world. Unfortunately, a lot of times it ends up being restaurants and bars because it's a social world that we live in. But what they say in the scene is all theirs. What they do in the scene is all theirs. And
Like, what
Angela,
they'll do
can
is
I get an amen?
Yeah, they'll ask us, okay, we need your schedule to see what you have going on. If they feel like there's something I'm doing that they want to cover that would be good for the show, then
Right.
they'll get their clearances so they can come film.
And then if something happens during the course of a scene, like somebody says something, and we circle back around, how'd you feel when she said that? I didn't like the fact that she said that. I want to, tell her how I feel about that. So then it's like, okay, let's set the stage for that to happen, that conversation, wherever it may take place, and they have the conversation.
Do you
But
ever-
again, not scripted.
Do you ever cut anything out of a scene because it's just too much?
You have to.
Yeah.
It seems like y'all cutting the fighting now.
Yes, we do cut the fighting out. Absolutely. The scenes go on for like 2 hours, and then you've got to cut it down to like 3 minutes. The fighting is a bit much. Nobody's in there telling people to fight. That's the misconception.
That's what we want to see.
I get that, but that's not what this is about.
I think
that
the problem is that people want to turn up because they see the cameras on.
Yes. Turn
up the
and
TV.
people try to show off the TV because
not only that, but when somebody insults you, as opposed to it being between you and them in a private room, it's being broadcast for millions of people to see.
so you don't want to look like a bitch.
And that's what factors into the reaction. So yes, does being on television heighten the reactions that you get? I would say so. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might walk away from somebody saying something slick if it's just the two of them and nobody else is going to know.
Absolutely.
But if you've got to bear the brunt of that and walk the streets and have people looking at you like, yeah, she got one off on you, then yes, they're probably going to react much differently than they would without the cameras rolling.
All right, well, Mona Scott Young's here. You want to holler at us? Hit us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105 when we got more Mona Scott when we come back. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have Mona Scott Young in the building. Now, out of every cast member you worked with, who was the easiest to work with? Like, just not a problem, did whatever you said, and who was the worst person you had to work with?
I never need them to do what I say, but who gets it is sometimes how I
Well,
think
who
about it.
gets it?
I think they all get it. On some level, there are some who do nothing
Who
with
doesn't
it.
get it? Because I know Samaya called you a bitch one time, and y'all
That's why
two
she's not
were
on the
really-
show no more.
No,
You
that's
sure
not
about
true.
that?
Obviously, she didn't get it.
No. Actually, Samaya did get it because Samaya was constantly trying to hawk a product. She had them shoes. She had the tequila. She had I don't know how much of that actually came to fruition. So she had the right idea.
Right.
I don't know if she had the execution. And I see the cast members as talent because there was a certain amount of
I wouldn't call it
management.
talent. I think I'd be like, people gonna like this train wreck. 'Cause we do like train wreck.
Well, there's a certain talent to being able to,
I saw that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta trailer though. It looks like there's a lot of
There's a lot, but people are going to be mad because already on Twitter I'm getting, don't be cutting out the fights at Mona Scott
Yeah.
Young. We want to see the whole thing.
It's violent. Like it's just like watching football or boxing. We want to see the violence. That's what we tune in
Then
for.
watch football or boxing.
Yeah, see, it gets to a
I
point
like
to
seeing
when
chicks fight.
these young girls out here want to be a video vixen and want to be on these shows to fight too, because they think that this is what they're gonna do to get money, and that's the problem. That's the main problem with the show. I love the show, but it seems like sometimes it's not a balance of good and bad.
Well, you know what
It's just
I'm
all
always
bad.
striving for? Your ability to communicate effectively, get your point across, have compelling dialogue without laying your hands on somebody. Because I think you can do that. I say it all the time. I've been on this planet how many years? I've never had to put my hands on somebody to get my point across.
Right.
I love to see that. I love to see women like, the Gossip Game, Angela Yee and a couple of other members on that show that are actually working hard to get to where they have to be. And it's not a matter of fighting. It's not a matter of being physical. It's not a matter of being an ass. And those are some of the shows that I think we need, as well as the ratchet stuff. You know what I mean?
Let them
It's
fight,
the
man.
balance, see?
World star.
See?
Shut up.
What about this email about Mona Scott Young is developing a show called The Real Crack Whores of Newark, New Jersey?
No, that
Shut up,
it would not be
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne. Thank you very much. He did off the top of his head right there. Actually, probably because it's something he's been thinking about doing for a long time.
filming.
That's what I've been thinking
You're
about.
already in production.
I want to create something that makes the NAACP mad as hell. Like,
Really?
yes, this really pisses
This show
everybody
doesn't
off.
do that with you on it? Now,
No, not
you
yet.
on the mic right now does not
yet.
do that?
Not yet.
Close.
I'm trying. I'm
Close.
close.
He's trying.
So now, Mona, what do you think is going to happen with the Gossip Game? Because, I have my own self-interest going on
Of
here.
course you do.
So what's the feedback on the show?
I mean, I think people like it. What's bugging me is actually every single week that we've aired, there's been some game, some Final Four, some,
Right.
so I definitely think it's going to continue to build. I love the show concept because I love you, you guys are great in the room. You interact with each other. You're funny. You're dynamic. So I think it's going to continue to build. I think people are going to continue to tune in and we're going to build up the viewership.
You have cameras on all the time. I heard in the reunion show, heard there was a fight behind the scenes, and they said in 5 minutes you had it on the screen, re-showing it. Like, what happened in this fight right here?
Well, you know why? The cameras were still rolling and when it happened during a commercial break. So, yes, as a producer, which is what I'm there to do, people, because people are like, she just want to show the... It's like, come on, we're shooting a show here. Would you rather I not show it and you just hear about it and wonder why I didn't capture it? That would make me bad at my job.
Now, that was good.
And the one thing I'm not is bad at what I do.
Mona Scott Young, listen.
Yes, dear.
Keep pimping these chicks and these lost Negroes, okay?
Thank you so much, Charlamagne.
Keep doing it.
I appreciate
If
your
you don't do
support.
it, somebody's going to do
I
it.
appreciate the support.
I'd rather our own do it than somebody else.
I clear up these rumors. Stevie J, is he really creepy?
He's not creepy. He's compelling.
Jocelyn,
His-
Charlamagne calls her a man. Is she a man?
She's
Josh
absolutely not a man.
Hernandez.
We dealt with that last season.
And is
get her
Diamond,
gender
was
tested
Diamond
on
trying
this
to get
season.
back on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
We were talking to Diamond again for a minute. She was on, she was off, she was in, she was out, and finally I said I give up. Yeah, and
Right. Mona Scott Young, we appreciate you stopping through. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Miss Mona Scott Young. Here we go.
You know the Weeknd is encouraging girls to be proud of being whores in this record.
Yes.
What did he say?
Take pride in what you do.
Even if it's a different man every night inside of you?
Take pride in that.
Hey, listen, man, you got to be proud of something, right?
Okay.
All right. If you're gonna be a hoe, be the best hoe you can be. That's what the Weeknd. That's the message he's delivering in that record.
Nice. All right. Now, Angela Yee,
Yes.
we have rumors coming up.
Yes, and we are going to talk about a celebrity couple who is allegedly buying their own island so they can get away without having to worry about the paparazzi.
Okay. All right. Well, that happens at 7:50. And shout out to everybody over at Cirque du Soleil yesterday. I went to see the show out in Queens, in Flushing by Shea Stadium.
Wait, Cirque du
Amazing
Soleil is in Queens?
Yeah, amazing show. Had a great time. Amazing show. If you get a chance to go take the family, go take the kids. It's like the circus on steroids.
Did you take shrooms before?
No. I didn't.
What shrooms got to do with the circus?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're saying it makes it a more pleasurable experience, like in the movie Knocked Up.
I took my family. Hello?
Did you see Knocked Up when they went to go to Cirque du Soleil?
No.
You never saw the movie Knocked Up?
No.
Okay.
I mean, drugs do make a lot of experience.
Oh, my goodness. Drugs are whack. 7:50 rumors next is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
The charges and restrictions apply.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 7:50. Let's get into the rumors now. Who's buying an island?
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, so the word is that Jay-Z and Beyonce are looking for a private island. Okay, they actually put down $2.6 million for an island in the Bahamas. Jay-Z is getting that partly to mark his 5th wedding anniversary, but Beyonce's so much in the spotlight with Blue Ivy. They just want to be able to do things without having all kinds of security around and live a normal life, go to the beach.
Islands are so 90s, man. We be buying planets now. You want to impress me? Go buy a planet.
All right, well, maybe something that Nas is doing will impress you. He is actually helping relaunch Mass Appeal magazine. He has put in 6 figures.
The hell is Mass Appeal magazine?
It's a magazine that was around before. They're relaunching it. It's like a graffiti magazine.
I didn't know they stopped it.
Oh.
You see, I have the new issue up here. They sent it to me, actually. And he has invested his own money into that, and 6 figures at that. So the magazine had a 5-year hiatus, and now it's relaunching as a quarterly print product. So they're going to have web, video, monthly, event components, all of that thanks to Nas's investment.
How big is graffiti still out here? Graffiti still big out here?
I mean, I'm sure they're going to probably expand it out of that, because that's how it was founded. But I'm sure it's going to be more than just graffiti.
Gotcha.
Okay. The Made in America Festival lineup was announced yesterday. We told you that's going to be in Philly Labor Day weekend. And Beyonce is the headliner. Solange is going to be on stage as well. Miguel, Emily Sandé. They said Wiz Khalifa, 2 Chainz, A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Public Enemy, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. All of them will be there, and 9 Inch Nails as well. So that should be exciting. And you know, Jay-Z, I'm sure, is going to hit the stage also. Now, MTV officially announced that they have canceled the show Buck Wild. And that is all because of the sudden death of Shane Gandy on April 1st. Now, they felt like it was not appropriate to continue without him, but the producer for the show, J.P. Williams, is going at MTV. He said this is the network that has shows about teen pregnancy. They'll stick by a show that allows you to abandon a child, but a kid dies by accident doing what he does for a living, and they cancel the show. There's something that smells of ish here on every level. He said he does plan to continue shooting the series. They have completed 4 episodes of the 2nd season before finding out about cancellation, and he plans to try to produce a Buck Wild film from the resulting footage.
Well, you know, MTV is actually going to be airing a special on this Sunday, April 14th at 8 p.m., and it's called Buck Wild, WV to the NYC, and it was actually shot before Shane passed.
Question, Charlamagne. Well, how do you feel about that? Because you knew Shane, and of course you work for the network. What do you think?
I don't think they should cancel the show. I think that they should
honor him.
I mean, I don't know if it would be honor, but they got 4 episodes with him on it. I think they should show those 4 episodes. I should show them grieving for an episode. And if you follow their Twitter, you know that they're living like Gandy.
Because you know,
and Shane Gandy was a free spirit. So I think that they should. I think they should show the 2nd season and show them just getting over it by wilding out some more.
You know what? And I was thinking about it too, and I think you're absolutely right. It's not like I died doing something left. I died doing what I enjoy,
Absolutely.
doing what you were taping, doing what everybody loves so much. That wasn't illegal.
Yes.
And I think they should, but I guess that's up to Shane's family and everybody else's family.
Yeah, and like I was saying, the special comes on Sunday at 8 p.m. and it's called Buck Wild WV to the NYC, and it's I'm on it.
Okay.
As well as Little Duval and Shane and Joey and Kara and Anna. We went to West Virginia for a couple days.
I remember.
And we brought them up here to New York for a couple days, and so y'all can see how that went down Sunday at 8 p.m. on MTV.
I would love to see that.
We have something big about to happen right now.
What's that?
Emmy, aren't you doing this?
Oh, the Jay-Z joint?
Yeah, they debuted it on lifeandtimes.com, which is Jay-Z's website this morning.
All right, well, let's get into it right now. This is Jay-Z's new joint. It's called Open Letter. It's a worldwide exclusive. No talking on it. And let us know what you think. At DJ Envy, at C the God, at Angela Yee. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Y'all gonna learn the name. It's Jay-Z. It's called Open Letter. Now, Charlamagne.
Yes.
What you guys doing?
It sounds cool. It's cool.
All right, now, Donkey Today, 804, what we doing?
Donkey Today is going to a 40-year-old plus rapper from New York who can no longer rap.
Uh-oh.
boy.
Unlike Jay-Z. Jay-Z can still spit. This guy, James Todd Smith, LL. Nope. Not so much.
You gonna take it to Queens?
Yep.
That's how you gonna do my borough this morning?
Listen, I've been meaning to do this since Monday, but it's been so much donkey activity going on during the week. I'm just getting to it now.
All right, now, also in 2 minutes, you want to go to Mayweather's next fight. You want to sit ringside next to Fabulous. We'll fly you, first class. We'll give you luxury hotel suites, 2 smartphones, 2 tablets, and $5,000 in cash to shop. You want that? Well, that's going to happen at 8 o'clock, so definitely keep it locked. But right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 20 minutes from 8095 Express. Lincoln Tunnel, 10 minutes in. Holland Tunnel, 15 from the Turnpike. Tappan Bridge is speed limits back to 55 miles per hour. And this report is powered by BP Drivers Reward. BP Driver Rewards, a new program that rewards carpoolers, road trippers, truckers, all kinds of people who drive. Pick up a brochure at your local BP station for details and to join now. It's going to be a high of 59. It's currently 57. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Chris Brown.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, April 11th. Today is Thursday, right? Okay. It goes to James Todd Smith, commonly known to the planet as LL Cool J.
I can't accept this.
Shut up.
He's from Queens.
Now, LL is featured on a country record called Accidental Racist by Brad Paisley. Accidental Racist is a record that discusses slavery and race relations in America. A lot of people are upset over this record because they said it's downplaying slavery. I'm going to be honest with you. I listened to the record, but it was so sonically bad. It was such garbage that whatever message they was trying to get across got lost in that wax sauce. Let's hear some of this trash.
Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood. Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would. I'd love to buy you a beer, conversate and clear the air, but I see that red flag and I think you wish I wasn't here. If you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
That's LL Cool J, ladies and gentlemen. Queens on.
No.
Queens on.
He's
LL Cool
from
J.
L.A. now. Don't say that Queens on.
No, you was just about to defend him a little while ago.
I was.
LL Cool J, you are a hip-hop legend and icon, but after that whack-ass performance of yours at the Grammys, that song you released, Ratchet, and now your verse on Accidental Racist, we the hip-hop community are asking that you shut the F up forever. It's done. Over. Mama said knock you out and ban you from recording studios everywhere. I don't even really know what the message is you are trying to convey in that Accidental Racist record because I can't get past how horrible the record is. I don't understand the correlation between the Confederate flag and do-rags. Last time I checked, the Confederate flag was one of the most controversial, inflammatory icons of American culture. The do-rag is just a do-rag. Maybe I would understand the message more if the record was actually dope. Now, LL Cool J and Brad Paisley spoke to ABC News defending the record. Let's hear some of what they had to say.
In terms of symbols, sometimes I put a skull and crossbones on. But, you know, I'm not a pirate. You know what I'm saying? So if my man got a Confederate flag on, I'm not going to... That don't mean he's a Confederate soldier.
I'm not advising anyone to truly forget slavery. But what I am saying is forget the slavery mentality, forget the bitterness.
And let's not be victims of things that happened so long ago.
Right.
Anymore.
And at the same time, let's respect it, but then let's also open our hearts up so that we can move forward.
Now, I'm not advising anyone to forget how dope LL was. I'm not advising anyone to forget about how dope his past catalog was, his past great records. But I am telling you to remember him for his song Ratchet, that lame-ass performance at the Grammys, and his whack-ass verse on Accidental Racist. Give LL Cool J the biggest hee-haw. Queens on, ladies and gentlemen.
No, don't say Queens on.
Envy's land.
Nah, well, he's actually from my side of Queens too, but he's been in L.A. so long, he's changed.
He obviously don't got no real niggas around him. Which is a good thing in some cases. But in cases like this, when you're going in the studio to record, you need some real people around you to be like,
people make mistakes, though.
You know, LL has a lot of hits under his belt.
That's right.
His greatest hits album, incredible.
No doubt. But guess what? We just remember those last couple years when he's looking flabby and sick coming off the bench for the Celtics.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's open up the phone lines.
I kind of like it.
Do you have a problem with LL Cool J's message?
What message? What was the message?
You know, that, there Mr. White Man. Don't judge me on my do-rag. I won't judge you on your red flag.
Listen, the Confederate flag and the do-rag are two totally different entities, okay?
There, Mr. White Man. Don't worry about the chains you had us in, but, just don't judge us on our gold chains.
And you think that's a message that needs to be conveyed? You think that's a message that makes any sense?
I'm asking the people out there.
You think both those things he's comparing are of equal footing?
Do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J? 800-585-1051. Play that little snippet again.
Oh, okay.
No, not
Dear
you.
Mr. White
not
Man.
you. Stop it. I wanted Angela to sing it. Go ahead.
No, I'm singing along. Go ahead.
Good. Dear
Mr. White Man.
It's the Breakfast Club of Power 105.1. And this portion of the Breakfast Club is powered by JVC XX. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, 804, Charlamagne gave LL Cool J Donkey of the Day.
Yes, for that verse he put on Accidental Racist. I truly don't know what message he is trying to convey in this record because the record is just so sonically bad.
Well, if you haven't heard it, play a snippet of it right now.
Oh, yes.
Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood. Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would. Yeah. I'd love to buy you a beer, conversate and clear the air. But I see that red flag and I think you wish I wasn't here. Envy! If you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
How do you compare a do-rag to a Confederate flag? The Confederate flag is one of the most controversial, inflammatory icons of American culture. The do-rag is just the do-rag.
No, do-rag's inflammatory as well.
Why?
Well, guys up here, do you agree?
Inflame your
I
waist?
can't stand when guys wear do-rags that don't even have hair. What's the point of that?
That's very stupid.
Well, do you agree with what LL is saying, or no? Do you guys disagree? Angela Yee.
I mean, I get what he's trying to say. I just really like that hook, though.
Sing it.
Dear Mr. White Man.
Charlamagne, I know you disagree with LL saying.
I get what he's trying to say.
What is he trying to say? What is he trying to do? I'm confused.
I don't know, to be honest with you. You know what I think he's basically trying to say? He's basically trying to say, get over it.
Yeah, he is saying, but how can we possibly get over it when there's still racism out there? They're still flying the Confederate flags in places like, what, North Carolina, Virginia?
Columbia, South
He
Carolina.
said, yo, get to know me for me. Don't judge me.
But I don't
by
wanna-
my saggy jeans
yeah.
and my do-rag, even though I have a baldy.
Listen, the moral of the story is the record was so whack and his rap was so whack that whatever message he was trying to convey got lost in the whackness of that record, okay?
Well, let's go to the phone lines. We got Dre on the line. 800-585-1051.
Where's Dead Prez when you need him?
Dre, do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J?
I don't know. I think he has a good message. It's just he approached it the wrong way. Like,
what's the message?
I mean, he said, you know, don't judge him or, you know, don't judge anybody really. But I think that he should have put it in a movie or something, because that rap was whack.
I don't know what his message was. I'm sorry. I don't see the correlation between do-rags and Confederate flags or slave chains and gold chains. Sorry.
But Brad Paisley on that hook is phenomenal.
Hello, who's this? Do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J?
Garbage. But LL been in the freezer for years now.
The freezer for years. LL the rapper. LL the actor is popping, but LL the rapper, freezer.
Hello, who's this?
This is Valley from Queens.
Do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J?
I agree overall. I mean, if we could change the interpretation of the N-word, then why can't we change the interpretation of the Confederate flag? Why can't we move on?
Hey, you know that we haven't changed the interpretation of the N-word. Only us young folks think the interpretation of the N-word has changed. You ask your grandmother, she'll say the N-word is still the N-word, sir.
It's still different. When we ask our peers on the streets, it's still different.
Hey, a gun is still a gun. Whether you use it to kill or whether you use it to protect, it's still a gun.
That's true. Thanks for talking.
All right, bro.
These niggas, man.
Hello, who's this?
This is Ahmad from Queens, man. Queens all day, baby.
What's going on? You agree or disagree with LL?
He might as well come out and another hit like Headsprung or something like that, because it's horrible, man.
You like Headsprung, though. Gotta get
Yeah, I'd rather have something like a little club banging than some talking about. But honestly, I think Charlamagne, man, you gotta let him know, man. Like, can't talk about Queens like that, man. You know what I mean? Come out
Well, listen, I wasn't talking about Queens. I was talking about LL.
All right. 800-585-1051. LL Cool J, do you agree or disagree? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:30. Now, do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J? Now, he has a new song. It's called Accidental Racist.
It's actually Brad Paisley's song. LL just features on it.
Right. Well, let's hear a quick snippet of the song.
Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood. Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would. I'd love to buy you a beer, conversate and clear the air, but I see that red flag and I think you wish I wasn't here. Mr. White Man, if you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
Do you agree with LL Cool J? You don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
Conversate with us about it. Conversate with us.
105.1. Sing for me, Yee.
Dear Mr. White Man. You threw me off, Envy.
Sorry. It's the
You
Breakfast
gotta do
Club
a pause.
Shut the F up forever, everybody. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
You should see these guys in here trying to do push-ups and get ready for the spring and summer.
But
when it's
Envy-
already spring.
Envy, when he do his push-ups, his thighs be on the ground. All he do is move his upper body.
It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:35. Hey. Now, we're talking about LL Cool J. I don't know if you heard this song. What's the country singer's name?
Brad Paisley.
Now, he's a feature on this song, and this is how it goes.
Accidental Racist.
Play a snippet of it right fast.
Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood. Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would. I'd love to buy you a beer, conversate and clear the air, but I see that red flag and I think you wish I wasn't here. If you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
All right.
I still think America has made great strides when it comes to race relations, though. I mean, you know, last time I checked, we do have a black president. I'm just saying.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Kathy, do you agree or disagree with LL Cool J?
I agree with the message, but the song is really whack and corny.
Hey, what's the message?
Well, basically, you know, he's basically trying to get out that we should forget about it and move on. Or maybe not forget, but kind of humble up and stop letting it hold us back. But I got to say that I witness racism every day at my job. I work for the city. And I could say it's out there. You deal with it when you go shopping. People follow you. People give you the look. And I'm black and Puerto Rican. People expect me to be light-skinned with straight hair. All the time I get real stupid comments. Oh, you're Spanish? What is it? I'm not Spanish. I'm Hispanic. There's a difference.
I tell them that all the time in this room. Stop saying everybody that is Latino or Hispanic is Spanish.
I just want y'all to know that Charlamagne the God is not an accidental racist. I hate niggas on purpose.
Oh, my God. Thank you. Hello, who's this?
You know who this is, boy.
Oh, boy.
First of all, take a page out of LL Cool J's book and address me as Mr. White Man.
Dear Mr. White Man.
Don't forget you black and Asian queen. Second of all, I am writing a letter to Congress to get Brad Paisley shipped to Africa. If he wants to make these We Are the World, Ebony and Ivory, Hakuna Matata, can't we all just get along records? Then go do it in Africa. Equality, F equality. Matter of fact, in this year's racial draft, I want to trade Brad Paisley for LL Cool J. Because I like that NCIS show. You know what NCIS is?
All right.
What?
Niggas, coons, ignorant spook.
All right.
That's enough. I swear, man.
Oh, man, I hate that guy. Let's keep it moving. We got rumors coming up?
Yeah, since we're talking about racism and stuff, I'm going to tell you some things that Superhead put on Twitter that are a little bit offensive. She's talking about ghetto black men and women.
All right. Well, we find out at 8:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:50 now. Yee.
Hi, Envy.
Let's get into the rumors. Let's find out what that was actually on that note that Drake passed to Chris Brown in the club that started the fighting and all that light skin bashing and fighting and throwing and suing and
Listen up.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So Chris Brown's bodyguard, Big Pat, is suing Drake and the club Whip, where Drake and Chris Brown got into a fight. Now he's saying that the problem is that Whip is responsible for the cut that he got during the melee on his head. It's a huge gash, too. He said that's because Chris Brown and Drake's entourage were sat right near each other, even though staffers knew they were beefing over Rihanna. He's saying that seating arrangement is what caused a risk that a mass altercation would occur. They're saying that the club overserved Drake and his posse, and an employee of the club even handed a note to Chris Brown from Drake that said, "I'm effing the love of your life."
Whoa.
That's what led to the verbal altercation. So, according to Pat, he suffered severe and disfiguring injuries to his face, head, and eyes.
Well, I heard the note that Drake passed to Chris Brown actually said, "Do you like me? Check yes, no, or maybe." Shut up. And Chris Brown responded with throwing him the bottle at him. No, nigga.
Now, since we're talking about lawsuits, let's talk about Flavor Flav. Now, we told you before, this was a long time ago. He threatened his longtime girlfriend and her 17-year-old son with the butcher knife. He is going to have to stand trial on 2 felony charges. They did decide that there was enough evidence that he is going to have to go ahead and go to court for this. So he's going to plead not guilty, most likely, and he could face up to 12 years in prison if he's convicted. Superhead went on a rant on Twitter. Now she's slandering men who actually have a problem with women who sleep around but don't hold themselves to the same standard. You know, the double standard that men have. I could do it, but you can't. She said on Twitter, "I'm just saying I've never been verbally attacked by a white man on Twitter or in real life. Never." She said, "Some of you people have post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Makes me happy my family and I are not from this country." Then she tweeted, "No wonder the establishment laughs at you, mocks you, and keeps you eating your own vomit, making you your own slave master, you people." Then she said, "F you, hate speech, ghetto dwelling, 30,000 a year ass N-words. Mad black women make more moves than you, have more money, and are smarter. I want these chicks who have never had a husband to stop talking to me about D-sucks. If you learn, you might get a ring too." Wow.
That confused me more than accidental racist. I don't know what she's talking about.
She's basically going in on what she calls ghetto black men for insulting women who...
Yeah, but did she end it with start by talking about sucking D?
Yeah, I don't understand. But
all right, guys. All right.
Shut the F up forever, Superhead.
And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Angela Yee. Now, don't forget, 9 o'clock, we have the mix. I'm going to start the mix off with Jay-Z's song. If you missed it, we played it earlier. We're going to get it back on at 9 o'clock, so keep it locked. All right? Also, if you want to go to Vegas, that's right, sit at the Mayweather fight Ringside with Fabulous. 2 smartphones, 2 tablets, $5,000 in cash for a shopping spree. We'll fly you first class and 2 luxury suites. That happens at 9 o'clock as well. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Now, don't forget, check us out on the weekends. Weekends with the Breakfast Club right here at Power 105.1. Your local radio station. Let's go. Charlamagne, talking to Mike for a second? I just want to do something. For everybody out there that's listening right now, Weekends with the Breakfast Club, we extended the Breakfast Club to the weekends now.
Yes, I mean, the good people here at Clear Channel as well as Premier
Yes.
have recognized our talents. And we have, I guess, performed up to their standards.
Right, the number one station in New York City.
Yeah, number one urban morning show in New York. And so they decided to, press the syndication button. So we're on, 40 markets?
Yeah, just shout out some of the markets. I know a lot of them listening, and they definitely appreciate it. God, I know you know the markets better than I do.
What makes you think that?
Because you study it every day.
Okay,
I look at
Chicago.
You. There you go, see?
Philadelphia.
See?
We just got Atlanta. Tampa. Come here, bring that over here. Let me see. Detroit. Montgomery. New Orleans. Milwaukee. Champaign, Illinois. Richmond, Virginia. Memphis, Tennessee, Alabama, just to name a few. But
just to name a few.
But the flagship is here in New York City.
That's right.
It all starts from here.
We just want to say thank you. We appreciate you guys. Hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear. At Cedar God, at DJ Envy, at Angela Yee. Let's go. It's Jay-Z, Open Letter. What you guys think, Angela Yee?
It's cool.
Charlamagne?
I want to know who heard Hov. Hov getting a lot off his chest. I think the record is very fresh. I got Sean Carter still fresher than everybody without even trying, though.
I guess this is recent stuff, him going to Cuba and people talking about it and him giving up his stake of the Nets.
You know what it is with Jay? It's like that song is like him giving you all the answers to interview questions.
Yeah, that's his interview. He's not going to come. He's just going to, hey, this is my interview.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
If you was interviewing Hov this week, you would be asking him about all the stuff that's in that record, and he gave you the answers. But I want to know, what makes Hov think Chief Keef got kilos?
Maybe he got some from him. I don't know.
I'm just saying, what makes Hov think Chief Keef got kilos?
Is that like dry snitching?
I don't
know.
Yeah. He did imply that he could buy a kilo of cocaine.
I believe
from
Chief Keef is on probation.
Yeah. He did imply that he could buy a kilo of cocaine from Chief Keef.
Now, if I was Chief Keef right now, I'd be sampling that little snippet and making a new song.
Yeah, I like the way he flipped Chief Keef's flow on that too. After he said that line.
Yeah, him and Future too. Now, if you want to hear that joint again, hit up the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club. You could also check out our interview with Mona Scott Young and Candy Burris. And call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get an Urban Airs headphones, $100 iTunes gift card, t-shirt, tote bag, courtesy of Music Choice On Demand. For all the hip-hop you love, go to MC On Demand, hip-hop and R&B. We love hip-hop on Time Warner Channel 1028. All right. Jerry Martinez, he's up next. You got your next chance to fly to Vegas, first class, luxury hotel suite. You sit ringside at the fight, the Mayweather fight.
Wait. First class flights to Vegas.
Luxury hotel suite.
Luxury hotel suite. Ringside seats.
$5,000 cash.
At the fight. You get to sit next to Fab.
Yep.
$5,000 cash.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. That happens at 10 o'clock. But right now, Charlamagne.
Yo.
What's the positive note of the day?
Listen, decide what you want. Believe you can have it. Believe you deserve it. Believe it's possible for you.
I believe.
Word, son. And I believe that Weekends with the Breakfast Club is syndicated in 40 markets.
Yes.
40 markets on the weekend.
And counting. Thank you. Thank you, people.
What could be next?
Thank you. Oh, you know what's next.
Stop.
Now, also, see?
All right, don't start. Go to, all right, it's time to go. We see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Now, also,
we see you tomorrow.
I just want Angela to do one thing.
Hey, Mr. White Man.
That's right. That's all I want to hear. It's the Breakfast
Hey,
Club of
we
Power.
are not going to let you niggas ruin the plan that God and the white man have for us. End quote. Breakfast Club, bitches!